doctor. I mean, if you believe that marijuana is medicine. I want everybody to start putting your hands together for Dr. Peggy Ching.
Hello, everybody. Hi. Thank you for a great introduction. Too many years as a doctor. Hi. So every time I tell my colleagues that I do stand-up, they would say, "Oh, Peggy, you're so brave. Aren't you scared of coming up on stage?" I'll tell you what's scary about me doing stand-up. Me driving to get here. And I'm not Asian. I was born a British subject. Do you know what that is? No, me neither. That's me legally crossing a Chinese vagina. And have you been following the news in Hong Kong? Yeah. I was born in Hong Kong when Hong Kong was a British Crown colony. At the rate things are going, I may live to see Pembroke's Pine be a Chinese communist colony. And I can't tell you how many times I've been mistaken for a nurse. And I'm not Filipino. I know. I have trouble telling us apart. I have trouble telling us doctors and nurses apart. When I see a handsome guy in scrubs coming down the hall, I can never tell if it's a male nurse or a gay doctor. I think I just wasted a smile. I'm not about to date a nurse. My parents raised me to grow up to marry a doctor. Growing up, I didn't feel attractive. I didn't think I could attract a doctor. So I figured, hey, what? Took 4 years of college, 4 years of medical school, and years of residency, and here I am. I proved myself right. It is easier to be a doctor than to be married to one. Just ask any of my ex-husbands. I didn't marry a Chinese man because I didn't want to be anybody's obedient wife. So I married white American men who thought they were getting an obedient Chinese wife. I was a straight A student. I graduated college summa cum laude, and I'm a physician. Finally, I am the woman that I always dreamt to be. I finally reached my life dream, to be a ditzy blonde. And I live in West Palm Beach, and I performed in West Palm yesterday, and I said, I'm going to be in Pembroke's Pine, and everybody, I invited everybody to come, and they look at me like, are you joking? I moved here from California, so I didn't know where, Pembroke's Pine, West Palm, it's all the same place to me. I said, oh yeah, sure, I'll come. I didn't know. I have no distance sense, in other words. As long as it's not LA, this is close. And when I was in LA, as long as it wasn't from Hong Kong, it's close, right? So when I was, I came in as a immigrant family. Our family moved from Hong Kong, when we got the visa to immigrate. We thought we won the lottery. We moved from Hong Kong to Cleveland. You've heard of Cleveland. We didn't. And when I was in medical school, we were broke, okay? So every time I needed some spending money, I would go down to the blood bank and donate a unit of blood. And back then I would get $50 for it. I said, wow, you know. And I run into this law student. We start up a conversation, and I find out he was donating sperm. I said, how much do you get for it? As a law student, he said, I got $300. I said, wow. So in a few months, I needed spending money again. So I was back down in that bank, run into the same law student. He said, oh, Peggy, you're here selling blood again? Medical professor. Thank you, I'm Dr. Peggy Ching.
I absolutely love that joke. I absolutely love that. Y'all, the next call.